We're joined by the venerable Vice President, Mr. James Gibbs Jr. He has the hardware because tomorrow night's main event is 8 rounds for the WBF Silver Intercontinental Championship. Let's meet first with a record of 10-4, 3 wins coming by way of knockout, a native of Yonkers, New York, Victor El Flaco Vazquez. We'll also invite up at this time his opponent with a record of 11-4, 9 wins by knockout from Cowboy and Lares, Puerto Rico, Anthony Clubman Mercado. Vazquez, 137.9. He's on the scale right now. Here is his opponent with an equally impressive record, Anthony Clubman Mercado de Puerto Rico, 24 years of age, 7th year as a professional. He's got an 82% knockout percentage, and he's stepping onto the scale right now. WBC, WBF in silver, international title on the line tomorrow night. 140.8 for Mercado. We're going to invite both of our main event fighters to the front for a photo opportunity and the face-off. This one, once again, tomorrow night's Kings Promotions main event for the WBF Silver International title. You can see it right there in the hands of Mr. Gibbs. This will be your featured bout on Facebook, Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast.
First face-to-face without the belt, then with the belt.
Vazquez, 22 years of age, in his 5th year as a professional. He's won 3 of his last 4, 6 of his last 8. Tomorrow night, hardware on the line. And here are your main event fighters. This is the face-off.
Okay, one
and face forward.
One with the belt, then one with you.
Vazquez and Mercado. Tomorrow night brought to you by Kings Promotions. Aquino and Fulton Jr. are on deck. This is your main event. Let's make some noise. Clap it up for these 2 warriors. Landing on the line tomorrow night for the hardware. Tomorrow night's co-feature, scheduled for 8 rounds in the featherweight division, brought to you by Kings Promotions. Let's meet first from La Romana in the Dominican Republic with a record of 12-5, 7 wins by knockout, Esteban La Tormenta Aquino. His opponent is undefeated, 13-0, 6 wins by way of knockout. From the fighting city of Philadelphia, he is Stephen Cool Boy Steph Fulton Jr. Aquino on the scale right now.
Look forward.
123.2 for Esteban Aquino, 33 years of age, 6th year as a pro. His opponent, undefeated from Philly, making his way onto the scale right now, Stephen Fulton Jr. Stephen Fulton, 24 years of age, unbeaten in his 4th year as a professional.
Look forward, Stevie.
124 even for Stephen. Cool Boy Steph Fulton Jr. Fulton Jr.'s won 3 of his last 5 by stoppage. He's 3-0 all-time here at the Sands in Bethlehem. He's going to take on Esteban La Tormenta Aquino de República Dominicana tomorrow night at the Event Center at the Sands. We'll invite both of these warriors forward for a photo opportunity and the face-off. Then we're going to take a little timeout. We'll get some more fighters on the scale momentarily. Aquino and Fulton Jr. Let's clap it up for these 2 in your co-feature contest tomorrow night. Kings Promotions on Facebook. Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast. We're going to get some more fighters on the scale in just a few moments. We're going to take a quick break, wait for the commission, and we'll be back on the scale in just a few minutes.
Nico Clark! Clark! Michael Coffee! Coffee! Mike, make sure you got your forms.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to get some more fighters weighed in here. This was 6 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Let's meet first, desde Lares, Puerto Rico, with a record of 6-2, 5 wins by way of knockout. He is El Patriota, Alcides Santiago. His opponent is undefeated from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Michigan. Undefeated as a pro, 11 victories, 5 by way of knockout. Raiz the Beast Alim. Santiago up on the scale now. 122.6 for Santiago. The undefeated Raiz the Beast Alim weighs in next, 28 years of age. In his 8th year as a pro, he makes his Sands debut. Last time out, he scored an 8-round unanimous decision over Marcus Bates at 2300 Arena. That was back in April.
121.9.
121.9 for the Beast, Raiz Alim. Originally from Michigan, now living, training, and fighting out of Las Vegas. This was 6 rounds in the super bantamweight division, brought to you by Kings Promotions and airing live around the world on Facebook. Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast.
Gotta be at the arena tomorrow, 5:30. Undercard, 5:30.
5:30 report time for all undercard fighters tomorrow.
5:30.
Be at the arena at 5:30 tomorrow night.
Go see the doctor. All fighters gotta see the doctor.
Fighters, be sure to see the doctor before you leave today.
a seat. Sands
We're going to weigh in Obando and Money Powell right now. 6 rounds, middleweights. Tomorrow evening, brought to you by King's Promotions and airing on Facebook, Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast. Let's meet first, desde Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. A veteran of 39 fights, 12 wins by way of knockout. Please welcome the 28-year-old Josue Obando. He's making his way forward from the back. His opponent is undefeated, 7 bouts, 7 victories, 4 by way of knockout. Born in Germany, now resides in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. Money Powell the fourth. Money Powell, 20 years old, as he makes his way to the scale. In his second year as a pro, he's had a busy 2 years, 7 fights in 17 months. He's appeared in the O2 Arena in the UK, on Hay Bellevue 2, 2 fights in France, 1 in Newark, New Jersey, 1 in California, and 1 in Texas. Money Powell is ready to go first. Let's get him up on the scale.
Look straight, give it.
163.1 for Money Powell the fourth. Out of Fort Mitchell, Alabama, the undefeated Money Powell. Here is his opponent, the veteran Josue Obando.
Look straight, Josue.
165.6, the first attempt for Josue Obando. 28 years of age, 9th year as a professional. He's fought 15 of his last 19 in the USA after 24 fights in Mexico. Obando's going to be given a chance to go for a light jog and drop 1 more pound. But we'll get the photo opportunity first between the undefeated Money Powell the fourth and Josue Obando, the veteran de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
Money. This side.
Here they are, 6 rounds tomorrow evening at the Sands Event Center. Brought to you by King's Promotions in association with Ringstar.
Look forward.
And airing on Facebook, Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast.
You guys be spinning rock. Go see the doctor.
'Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's weigh in Robinson and Spring. 6 rounds, super welterweights. Tomorrow evening, let's meet first the veteran of 21 pro fights from York, PA. In this all Pennsylvania clash, James Thunder Robinson. James Robinson, 27 years old, 6th year pro. He fights for the 18th time in Pennsylvania. And he takes on the impressive record of Eric Spring, 10-2-2, 1 win by knockout from Reading, Pennsylvania, in this all Keystone State affair. Let's get Robinson up on the scale first. $152.9 for Robinson. Here is his opponent, 10-2-2 from Reading, Eric Spring. 34 years of age, 5th year pro, 3-1-1. Over his last 5, he's 153.3 for Eric Spring. As he takes on James Robinson tomorrow evening, 6 rounds, super welterweights. All undercard fighters are reminded to arrive at the event center at 5:30 p.m. 5:30. Here's your face-off between Robinson and Spring. This will be a good one tomorrow night. All Pennsylvania matchup. And it looks like we'll take another quick timeout. Oh, we're going to keep going.
Eric. Marbury and Joe Hanks.
We're going to bring the big fellas up, Marbra and Joe Hanks, 6 rounds, heavyweights. Tomorrow evening, this will be at 6:30, right as we open the opening bell. First up from Dade City, Florida, veteran of 15 fights, 9-6 with 7 knockouts, Terrence Big Jim Marbra. 42 years of age in his 16th year as a pro. He's got a 78% knockout percentage. That's 7 knockouts and 9 wins. 220 for Terrence Marbra. And he'll take on a heavyweight with an impressive professional record, 22-2, 14 wins by way of KO. From Newark, New Jersey, now fighting out of Los Angeles, Jersey, Joe Hanks.
Look forward, Joe. Flash.
253 for Jersey Joe, Joe Hanks, 35 years of age in his 11th year as a professional. He owns a 64% knockout percentage with a 22-2 record. Jersey Joe and Terrence Marbra, we're going to bring them both forward for the face-off. These guys will open up the action tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. at the Sands Event Center, brought to you by King's Promotions.
Felix Sosa.
Switch side, switch side. Switch side.
Here they are, the big fellas. Gonna get things started. Hitting heavy tomorrow
Look
night.
straight,
at the
Terrence.
Sands.
Terrence, straight this way.
Here's your photo opportunity between these two heavyweights. 6 rounds tomorrow night. Let's clap for the big boys. We're going to stay heavy as we hit the scales. Nicoy Clark and Colby Madison. First up with a record of 2-1 from Jersey City, New Jersey by way of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Please welcome Nicoy Zilla Clark. His opponent is undefeated, 6 victories with 2 draws, 4 wins by way of knockout. Representing the charmed city of Baltimore, Colby Madison. Madison versus Clark, 6 rounds, heavyweights. Madison looks ready to go first, 35 years of age, 3rd year as a pro. 67% knockout percentage, 2-0-2 over his last 4.
Look straight, Colby.
241 for Colby Madison. His opponent, the 37-year-old first-year Southpaw pro, Nicoy Zilla Clark from Montego Bay, Jamaica and Jersey City. 211.5 for Nicoy Clark.
Switch
We'll
side,
invite
switch
both
side.
these heavyweights forward for the face-off and the photo opportunity. Nicoy Clark, all 3 of his pro fights here in Pennsylvania. Last time out, he scored a 4-round majority decision over Jose Nunez at the Sugar House in Philadelphia. 3 heavyweight fights tomorrow night. Big boys here in Bethlehem.
I can actually picture that.
I did it one time.
I'm going to step down and wait a little bit to junior welterweights. This is going to be Gully and Robles. Let's meet first with a record of 2-2-2 out of Killeen, Texas. Corey, the Warrior, goalie. We'll also invite his opponent up front here with a record of 3-1. One win coming by way of knockout. He's from Staten Island, New York. Kenny, bank on it. Robles. Goalie's ready to go first, 35 years of age, in his 4th year as a pro fighter. He's won 2 of his last 3, both all the way over in South Korea.
Straight.
Corey, the Warrior, goalie out of Killeen, Texas. 140.6 for goalie. His opponent, once again, 3-1 from New York City, Staten Island, Richmond County to be specific. He's won all of his pro fights to date at Barclays Center. The 22,000 seats. He takes it to the Sands tomorrow night.
Straight.
Last time out, he scored a 4-round unanimous decision in
Look
March.
straight.
138.2 for Kenny. Bank on it, Robles. Robles' last fight, once again, last March, a 4-round unanimous decision win on the undercard of Wilder Ortiz at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Takes his talents to Bethlehem tomorrow night to take on Corey, the Warrior, goalie.
Switch sides, switch sides.
We're going to switch sides for the face-off and the photo opportunity here. 6 rounds, junior welterweights. Tomorrow evening, this will open the action on Facebook. Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast.
Look straight. Look straight.
Coffee and Head, we're going back with the heavyweights next. Coffee and Head on deck.
We're good.
Let's get a round of applause for these 2 warriors. Tomorrow night should be a good one here at the Sands Event Center in Bethlehem. 6 rounds in the heavyweight division, brought to you by King's Promotions tomorrow evening. Let's meet first from Southfield, Michigan, with a record of 4-2. 3 out of those 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Curtis, the bad guy, Head. Curtis Head, 34 years old, 4th year professional. He owns a 75% knockout percentage. All of his pro fights to date have been in his native Michigan. He's taking it to Bethlehem tomorrow night. He's never been stopped as a pro fighter.
Looks
He's on the
right.
scale now.
Look straight, Curtis.
$257 even for the bad guy, Curtis Head out of Southfield, Michigan. His undefeated opponent, 3 bouts, 3 victories, 2 coming by way of knockout. Hails from Bedford Stuyvesant, do or die, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. Michael P.A.N. Coffee.
Yeah, 5:30 at the arena, 270.5.
270.5 for Michael P.A.N. Coffee, undefeated out of Brooklyn, New York. 32 years of age, 2nd year professional. He fights at the Sands for the 3rd time in his career. He's 2-0 here so far. 67% KO percentage against a 75% KO percentage tomorrow night. Last time out for Michael Coffey, he scored a 1st round knockout of Lamar Lewis at the Sugar House in Philly. That was in May. These are 2 big, heavy hitters. These are 2 guys with big numbers, big knockout percentages. This one will be electric tomorrow night. Explosive on Facebook. Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast and brought to you by King's Promotions. The 2 big fellas with the face-off.
No, not in front.
Now we're facing forward for the photos. The big boys of boxing come to Bethlehem tomorrow night. Once again, this is 67% KO percentage against 75%. Got a couple more fights and fighters to weigh in. We're going to take a brief timeout. We'll get right back to it. Last one, 4 rounds, featherweight division. This one will air on Facebook. Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast, presented by King's Promotions. Let's meet first an undefeated. This is two undefeated fighters. We'll meet first from Jersey City, New Jersey, Vazquez, Puerto Rico. He's 1-0 as a pro with one knockout. Please welcome Felix Caneca Sosa. 23 years of age, third year professional, making his debut in the Continental USA. His pro debut came
Look straight.
in March of 16, 124.1 for the undefeated Caneca Felix Sosa de Caguas, Puerto Rico. His opponent, also undefeated, 4 bouts, 4 victories. From nearby Allentown, Pennsylvania, please welcome Martino Titan Jules. Martino Jules, 21 years old, third year as a professional. He fights for the third time in a busy 2018. He's 3-0. All 3 wins here at the Sands. 124.5 for Martino Jules. Correction on that, he's 4-0, but 3-0 here at the Sands. Last time out was in April, a 4-round unanimous decision over Vincent Jennings right here in Bethlehem. To stay perfect, he'll have to beat the undefeated Felix Sosa. The face-off is coming up right now. Once again, this one airs all over the world in Allentown, PA, in Jersey City, in Caguas, Puerto Rico, and everywhere else on Facebook. The Fight Night Live channel, powered by Everlast, and brought to you by Marshall Kaufman's Kings Promotions. These two, somebody's always got to go tomorrow night here in Bethlehem.
Look straight. Look straight. Look straight. Go.
Face the cameras.
That's done. That'll cost you. That's $100. That's $100.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this weigh-in. A lot of activity coming up at the very end. We want to thank you for coming out. We want to thank you for joining us online. And we'll see you tomorrow night. The doors open at 6. The first fight's at 6:30. Facebook starts at 7. We'll see you all here. 10 big bouts tomorrow night on Facebook. And with Kings Promotions. Good night.
Blood work in the physical.